Rhodes finished the story.
Your winner, Cody Rhodes!
The story has finally been finished, or is it just beginning? At WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes finally finished the story when he defeated Roman Reigns to become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. It happened in rather bizarre circumstances, but it happened nonetheless. After years of will they, won't they, it has finally been answered, they did. 2 years after Cody Rhodes made his triumphant return to WWE, he has become the man to end the incredible 1,316-day run of Roman Reigns as the Universal Champion. The Universal title run is a topic of a whole video in itself, but it's hard to argue against the fact that WWE had the right guy take the mantle from the Tribal Chief at the right time. It's hard to believe that it's only his first world championship, but hopefully that means the first of many. Let's talk about it a little bit. We will admit that it wasn't necessarily the ideal circumstances surrounding a win of that caliber. We understand Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, The Rock, Jey Uso, and even Seth Rollins coming out. Admittedly, we were not ready for John Cena or The Undertaker to appear, let alone The Undertaker appearing like he was dressed to go to the grocery store. It made that win a bit weird, but in the end, none of it mattered because the outcome remained the same. Cody finished the story. It was the perfect end to a perfect night on WrestleMania Sunday, but it begs one huge question. What exactly is next? Is Cody Rhodes going to find himself in a position where he was far more appealing chasing the title than he is being the champion? Only time will tell. What it's unlikely to be is a 3.5-year long title run, but it doesn't need to be that to be great. With Gunther and Roman Reigns no longer the champions, we wonder if the era of the extremely long title reigns are over. Maybe it's time for a change because while on one hand, it builds legitimacy, but on the other, it becomes a bit worn out. Having Cody Rhodes remain Universal Champion until WrestleMania 41 doesn't seem like the best idea. It's always more challenging having the good guy take over from a long championship run like we just witnessed. But Cody Rhodes has a whole different challenge on his hands. For one, we fully expect him to be sent to SmackDown in the upcoming WWE draft, and it's going to prove to be a sea of sharks over there. The difference is that unlike before, he is now the #1 target man in WWE. With Gunther now done with the Intercontinental Championship, it might be a good time for him to step up and become Cody Rhodes' next big rival. It's going to be an interesting coming few months as the biggest period of the WWE calendar year is now over. For the first time in a few years, we have a full-time Universal Champion, and while the story might be finished for Cody, we have to look at it for what it really is. The end of one major chapter and the beginning of another. This chapter is probably going to be a lot harder than the one before, but if there's anybody capable of another career renaissance, it's the man on top of the entire wrestling industry. It's Cody Rhodes. Thank you for watching.